oftentimes give you a chance to meet the people that are behind them. You'll meet later on Morning Q Live, Kevin O'Leary.
Yep.
Mr. Wonderful from Shark Tank.
Very nice man.
And man, that guy, he does a great job of bringing us really, really affordable wine. We'll be talking about that. This product called GP66, every single home needs a good degreaser. The company that manufactures it is a family-owned and operated business out of Baltimore, and this is all they make. They don't make any other products. They make one item, GP66, which normally they sell in 55-gallon drums to municipalities, hospitals, arenas and domes. They're cleaning millions of square feet of office and retail space every single night. We're the only retailer in the country that makes it available in two 32-ounce bottles. It's not watered down. It's the same strength as what they sell to industry. At $24.97, wait till you see how this works.
Always good to see you, my friend. Thanks for having me back.
This
Appreciate
is Scott Hine, dear friend of mine.
Hey.
What's the difference between an industrial degreaser and the stuff that we're going to see on the grocery store shelves, Scott?
Because this is what you reach for when you've reached for everything else, so you might as well reach for it first. And,
okay.
And the thing is, the stuff in the grocery stores, like you already said, aren't in 55-gallon drums. This is for the worst of the worst. This cleans up auto body shops like yours,
yep.
restoration shops, all kinds of brutal stuff. This does it, and I'll prove it to you in just a second.
So it's my favorite ridiculous demo.
Yeah, so what we're going to do is spray some spray paint here. We'll let that dry. I've already put permanent marker on this tile here.
On a porous tile.
Porous tile, absolutely. We'll let it sit there for a second. Now, but to show you really what it does here is we've taken and you're going to see a lot of surfaces here. What we've done is we've taken a hardwood floor here and we've covered it with shoe polish and grease. Way worse than anything to be in your own home, but we do that to simulate the scuff marks, the grime that builds up, especially this time of year.
Yep.
The salt, the mud, everything gets drug in through the winter. Well, what this does is it breaks it down at the molecular level, and then as I pull this back through, I haven't agitated this, I haven't scrubbed it, I haven't done anything. It just degreases, degrimes better than anything you and I have ever seen.
It just cuts through to the clean.
It does.
Now, here's the cool thing. At $24.97, we've had 340,000 QVC customers that have picked up a set of two. Almost 350,000 sets. Things like permanent marker don't have to be permanent.
They're not, and that's the key. So it's supposedly permanent, but watch what happens. That actually dried up. Even as I started spraying, Dan, it literally started breaking down that, and all I have to do is bring the rag through it to get rid of it. It's gone, and now, like I said, all I need it for is right here. That permanent marker is gone. Same thing now with the paint. So where you know where you and I get this all the time? You and I think, are the only two people that always drive behind the line paint on the road.
Yeah.
So apparently we like to do that. So what happens is that, that spray paint or that line paint gets up in your wheel well. Well, you only have X amount of time to get that out. Well, no problem. GP66 will do that for you. Eliminates that paint. And this is a nasty, nasty quick drying spray paint. Eliminates it from a porous tile or any other surface lightning fast.
And you can use it on any hard surface. So 2 bottles, by the way, go a long way. On a garage floor, when you've got an oil stain, spritz it, let it sit for a while, a little agitation, hose it off. For things in your kitchen, and feel free and confident to use it on things in your kitchen.
Use it throughout your home, all kinds of surfaces. Yep. You've already seen tile, sealed hardwood. You've seen it on carpet there in the video. You see it throughout. You can use it on your car.
It's USDA authorized.
And that's the key, is that it gives you the confidence you need. So, these are one of these grease traps that come from the hood of your stove or your microwave. They're about $8 or $9 a piece, and you have to custom order them.
Right.
Well, they trap the grease and they trap the odors. But when you have the GP66, breaks it down, eliminates it. Now you've saved time, you've saved money, you've eliminated the stains and the odors. It is gone.
You're going to find places around your home, indoors and outdoors. On the videotape, we showed spraying gutters. You know how gutters get the black streaks that just build up? It's the only thing that I know of that works well on that. These guys actually burned browning gravy on the bottom of a pot with a blowtorch.
Way worse than anything you'd see in your own home.
Yeah.
But the key here is, look at this. I'm using way more than you would normally need. Now listen, if you have 15-year-old pots and pans, it's going to be a different result, I get that. But for the day-to-day maintenance of your Cook's Essentials, your Temptations, all those things, GP66, nothing better. Because again, it literally melts that burnt-on browning gravy off. I don't even have to agitate it. The only reason I even need my towel is simply to wipe up the solution itself.
Yep.
But look how it restores the luster, restores the shine, brings it back, makes it look like the day you bought it.
Every household needs a good quality industrial strength cleaner. That floor, by the way, was a nightmare.
And that's real. We didn't put anything on that floor. That was in a friend of ours' house, and it was literally as it was. Same thing with that oven door. Put it on an oven door, holy smokes, Dan. It really does the job.
Because self-cleaning ovens aren't really self-cleaning at all.
They just bake it on
This
more.
floor that you're seeing here, that's actually a buddy of mine's patio. That's Mark's place. I was over there a couple weeks ago. Just a little agitation, you spray it down. The stuff works. There's a lot of green and a lot of brown and black that have grown on northern portions of our home in this winter.
Sure.
This works really effectively to get that done.
It really does. And because, again, remember, you're degreasing, degriming. So think about it. Here I have a stainless steel microwave. I put fingerprints made out of butter onto this. So you take a piece of microfiber like Campanelli's, best microfiber out there. You can clean, shine, and polish. Because remember, what's butter? It's really a grease-based stain. But then what you do is you open up the microwave itself. And if you want to use a rag, you can do that. You go in here and you get the plate out. All right, you can clean the plate right away. And again, do whatever you need to do.
Because it's USDA cleared, you can use it for things like this with no worry, no concern.
That's exactly right. It really does the job. So you've got a grease stain that's built up, cleans off the microwave itself, cleans off the plate. There you go. That's done. That's clean. No worries whatsoever.
The show is called Around the House with Dan. These are items that I use in my home. Soap scum is built up largely because of animal fats, because that's what soaps are made out of. Cuts through soap scum quicker than anything I've ever seen.
This is what soap
Cut through the grease in the kitchen.
We moved into our home.
Yeah, it was dirtier than I thought.
Takes the grease, the grime, the odors out of your kitchen, cuts it down to the molecular level. Can't do better.
All right, you're coming back later.
I will be. I'll see you in about an hour or so.
About an hour.
Thanks,
We're going to be talking about Bissell deep cleaning as well.
Yeah, brother.
I'm going to head outside, and we're going to talk about outdoor, do a little gardening, have some fun there as well. Brand new product coming up next. You're going to meet some furry